in any case, then there was the Nintendo Direct.
Oh my god, do you guys care about Pikmin? Because I don't.
I'll tell you what I do care about. Right off the bat, I will like extract and put on a plateau how sick Penny's Big Breakaway looks. That game looks so good. From the Sonic Mania team, they revealed this platformer that just looks awesome and colorful, and you're running through on walls, and you're.
They should have just called it Sonic Mania 2, because that's what it is.
But it's
Sonic
3D.
Mania 3D.
But it's 3D, and it just, yeah, man. I'm like, whatever this new world is, and these new characters are, and whatever's happening, I want this. There's speed. You're rolling on your yo-yo.
It momentum. They really understand how momentum works.
Absolutely. It just looks. It kind of is like so when I played, what the called? God damn it! That Sonic fan game that was in 3D. Forget what it's called, but it had a similar idea to how this looks with the Mega Man Legends style art cues for how you handle real world 3D with low poly. Robo Blast, yes, Sonic Robo Blast 2.
There you go. Yeah.
This looks like taking that and adding some time and budget to it, and just joy and fun, and tons of mechanics that show you there's a lot of different ways you're going to control these characters and beat the enemies up. And the yo-yo can do combat, the yo-yo can do traversal, it can helicopter, it can speed through walls. It just looks like a good old time. So yeah, check that shit out. It's also coming to Steam too, so you don't have to get it on Switch. But that was awesome. They also then announced Sonic Superstars, which is they said for the first time ever 4-player simultaneous Sonic, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's true.
Really?
Sonic Heroes was with 3 characters too.
We only did co-op.
Yeah.
Huh. Well. Yeah, so they showed off that. And then, of course, the big announcements. Fucking Super Mario RPG. After all this time.
Have you played that, Woolie?
Yeah, fuck yeah. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Gino officially gets acknowledged, not just in the form of a costume, but for reals this time. Yeah, man. That's a nice one. Didn't expect to see that.
I want Culex to look like he's a fucking Unreal Engine character.
What do you do for that?
Dude.
What do you do for that?
He's in the fucking Luminous engine, for some reason,
That's pretty awesome as well. I know there's now
for people who don't know, Culex is the super boss,
the FF boss,
Super Mario RPG, and he's basically a literal Final Fantasy endgame boss in Super Mario RPG.
Shout outs to the Star Egg taking care of him for me.
Oh yeah, that's the way.
But yeah, it is cool because there are a number of different Mario RPG franchises at this point that they can decide to jump back in on. But this has always been one that we've been yeah, that original did some different stuff that was really fun as well. And I know too that I heard some people say that the amount of remakes we're seeing kind of signals that this is the end of the Switch's life cycle.
Yeah.
I believe that. That's certainly a possibility. You can get get the big remakes out if you have nothing original down the pipe, or if you do have anything original down the pipe, you've moved it over to the launch of your next thing.
I would say the signal to the end of the Switch's life cycle is the fact that a second Legend of Zelda game came out on it.
That is often the pattern. That is true. Alongside that was the new Princess Peach announcement, which is cool because yeah, there was the original Peach games. Haven't seen anything in a while. That was DS, right? Not even 3DS, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Original
Super
DS.
Princess Peach. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The one where she uses her emotions to attack.
The power of emotions. Yes.
Yeah.
This goddamn irrational woman is powerful.
Women are so emotional.
Hysteria. Yeah, she's getting hysterical. Her tears will help solve the platforming puzzle.
Yeah, and when she got angry, she was like, "Come to me, Ifrit," and then like becomes super angry.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get like movie Peach that like jumps into the Mario Kart outfit and starts swinging around the spear.
I like the
But
stage aspect of the Peach game, and it's like, oh, is that a throwback to like Super Mario Brothers 3?
Yeah.
there's also a transformation tease that they end on, and there's always that like they're never gonna do Bowsette in any world, shape, or form whatsoever.
Never ever.
But an official character was the evil Peach incarnate from the Thousand Year Door. So there is that little thing there, but there's also the idea that like Nintendo is like, who the fuck? We're never doing that again. Give us this series back. How dare you? Because Thousand Year Door went fucking hard.
Oh, hey. So we were talking about the end of the Switch life cycle. Well, Bobby Kotick in the fucking FTC trial today just casually mentioned the sequel to the Switch is coming very soon.
Well, there you go. Yeah. No, so anyway, I don't know if I should use a character from a game that opens on, I believe episode 1 of my playthrough was Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Is that a noose? So, anyway. And then they announced Super Mario Brothers LSD, apparently. Super Mario Drugs. Just... Wonder is, first of all, just moment to moment, holy fuck at that animation, right? Yeah. Like, I saw
a great thread describing, like, wow, Super Mario Wonder looks really good. Now let's look back at how fucking dog shit the animation in New Super Mario Brothers has been for like 8 years.
So it's not like they couldn't do it, but they've been generally really conservative and like afraid to touch it too much with all of the new Super Mario Brothers games, all the way up to Mario Maker even. Like they'd get like wild with some of the power-ups and shit, but in terms of like giving extra animation to the little moments of platforming and stuff, like they've kept it like they're like, hey, if you want the old thing and you don't want that to change too much, we're going to more or less keep that 90% intact, and we'll fuck with a little bit of extra here, like, oh, you got your cat powers or whatever. But and I remember too, it's funny because I remember that, and I remember two people I know, a friend of mine and someone I used to work with that were huge Mario fans that like were like, that's right, you better fucking not fuck it up and make it weird, keep it the way it is, like, and like even when they first, like, I want to say, like, I think it was like one of the first new Super Mario Brothers games that came out for the DS, not even 3DS or so, like way early DS. It was like, yeah, I remember one of them was just like already kind of like, I don't know about this new 3D look though. They should have just went with crisper sprite art, and so like the level of just like the wall I remember them having towards all new artwork depictions, even if they were playing it super safe, was pretty aggressive from these people that I knew. I'm glad to see that finally they're just like, fuck it, we're doing all kinds of fun shit with just a little extra animation, and 90% of the time, again, you're still just doing the normal platforming and stuff, but there's more flavor and there's more fucking personality like to it.
The new Super Mario Brothers style, like Mario had like a fucking 3D face just painted on with like a generic expression no matter what was happening. It looked like shit.
Yeah, so, and this new one, like he actually looks like an art style character where like his mouth is to the side, and it's like like this is an actual design character, and it's evocative of like the old, the artwork that you would see in the instruction booklets, and it's like, this is perfect.
Stylize it, man.
It's crazy that it took them this long to figure it out.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like, yeah, you get Daisy, but for anyone who's a Daisy fan that's happy to see her playable, for all you know, that's a hallucination caused by the fucking LSD. So,
the wonder, yeah.
Like he touches the wonder seed, and then, just Mario, take one of these seeds, full tab, and put it under the tongue. Let it dissolve, give it about 15 minutes, and let's see what happens. You're an elephant now, Mario.
I know at least one popular Twitter account that will be abjectly ruined by Daisy's inclusion in this game. And it is a very sad process because that saved you a click video game.
Clicky on life support.
Going to become the fucking Daisy HQ.
Clicky on Sudoku watch. Yeah, no, sorry folks. Daisy might not be real.
Daisy probably never existed at all.
I want the power to wear off and do, and then she just fades into fucking endgame dust.
Well, because she's from Super Mario Land, right?
Yeah, from Sarahasa Land, I believe.
Yeah, Sarahasa. Was that even a real place? You know?
Was it ever anything? Was it not just another dream that Mario was having from Mario 2?
Yeah, it's like Birdos and Shy
knows?
Guys. It's like, what the fuck are you doing here now?
Does anyone find it very strange that it's taken approximately 65 years of Mario eating mushrooms to have a game that has any psychedelic-looking visuals in it at all? Is that not the...
That's true.
Yeah, because Nintendo did everything they can to run the other direction from an obvious drug reference. You know? And they managed to really, like, keep it out of the movie, too, as well. Like, the mushrooms are these big, extreme power-ups, and they never are, like, you know, these dried things that you slice up a little bit, chew on for a minute, and see what happens. Anyway,
I like the whole thing where like Mario was on top of like a stampede.
Mm-hmm.
Like they ran over the flag, and it's like this reminds me of like when I first saw Super Mario World, and I saw like Mode 7 graphics in like a 2D Mario game. And
right.
Like, that's interesting, you know.
Yeah, some of the wilder, like, oh my god, it's actually kind of 3D. What's happening?
Yeah.
No, Mario is also a thing where like your brain knows what to expect of the formula, so when you fuck with it, like it kind of like it grabs your attention, you know. Yeah, no, let's. I appreciate that because I basically like I feel like Kirby games get to be daring from game to game. They get to fuck with the formula aggressively and change everything as long as you get your little Poyo buddy to absorb powers. Everything else can change, but Mario's got to be Mario, you know. So this looks like an actual like fucking attempt at like I don't know, like Mario 5 or something, like, you know, like there would be a number attached to this in a way.
Yeah.
This does remind me of like the forgotten land of 2D Mario games, kind of, you know. Pretty kind of like just fucking formula.
Yeah. They also showed off a new Luigi's Mansion
Isn't that a new old
remake?
Luigi's Mansion?
It's a remake of Dark Moon.
Yeah. It's Dark Moon enhanced. So
I love that game. It was Luigi's Mansion 3 is in one really big hotel, but Luigi's Mansion 2 is across 5 big mansions, which is cool. So it's
I've only played the
cool.
first one, but I really like it.
They actually have like different like layouts in each like world, like mansion and everything, and it's fucking cool.
Okay. Yeah,
It's kind of better than 3, actually.
I was going to ask how that series went because, again, like I really liked the first one, but I didn't touch the others, you know. Does the formula, I guess, stay interesting over time?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. They showed off the Arkham trilogy.
Hilarious. I was expecting them to announce that was a cloud game at the end of it, but so thank God. But man,
I have been waiting for the Arkham games to be on the Switch for some reason, and because I like the Arkham games, you know.
Oh yeah, but like, why the Switch specifically?
I don't know, because I like playing them, and it's like I'm usually on my Switch, and it'd be cool to just like boot up a Batman game, but you know.
It was so weird
I'm curious what the fuck Arkham Knight is gonna like look and run like.
Oh, like shit.
Yeah.
It was so weird when I had to like when I was like, let me go back to figure out how to play the first one, and then like you're like, wait, I can't. There's no easy answer to this problem, you know. And I don't think the Switch performance is going to provide that answer in any way for anything. If I want to go look at, you know, Arkham 2 or 3.
Yeah, and they also completely skip over what I would argue is actually the best one, and
Origins.
no one else says this, is Arkham Origins.
Yeah, so
I like that one.
I know I know in my heart, I don't know for real, but I know in my heart the reason why that is because Arkham Origins had all those progression blocking bugs that they made announcements that they were never going to fix, and they don't want to fucking deal. they don't want to deal with the fallout of releasing a version of the game that has like sequence breaking problems that can fuck your save file up and getting shit for it.
And they never actually fixed them.
Not only did they not fix them, they put out a goddamn like press release saying we are not going to fix these. We don't care. I can find it for you if you want. It's fucking embarrassing.
Wow. Was it kind of in the tone of, hey guys, unfortunately we heard, but also get fucked? Like what?
GameSpot
Jesus.
article from 2014. The team is currently working hard on the upcoming story DLC, and there are no plans for releasing another patch to address the issues that have been reported on the forums. If we do move forward with creating a new patch, it will try to address the progression blocking bugs for players, not the minor glitches that do not prevent one from continuing to play. The issues that are not progression blockers will unfortunately no longer be addressed. We apologize for any inconvenience this has caused for some of you and want to thank you for being patient. And then they never released another patch ever again.
Show me that database.
It's like KOTOR 2 all over again. It's like no, fuck it. This is all you get.
Show me that bug database. I will tell you a story. God damn, I can see it in my mind right now. I'm getting excited at the prospect of that kind of database.
You probably know somebody who can get you to look at that.
Actually, I do. I'm pretending I don't know people that are directly involved, actually. Yeah, you got me. Yeah. Fucking Vampire Survivors getting its its due on the Nintendo Direct. That's always fun.
If you're interested in having your Switch burst into fucking flames, here you go. Co-op Vampire Survivor.
I mean, there's something amazing though about like a Nintendo Direct stopping to introduce this fucking pixel-looking shit in the middle of Zelda and Splatoon announcements. You know what I mean?
It's more important. It's more important.
And they're not even. There's no. I feel as if this were maybe 2 generations ago, they would have to couch it in between some sort of language like, get a feel for the throwback graphics of the retro style Vampire Survivors, paying homage to the classics, and just downplaying what's happening on screen.
A really good impression of the Switch presentation.
Yeah,
voice.
you know,
kind of,
like,
yeah, that was actually a pretty good, like you wrote it all pretty well.
I feel like that would have been the way they couched it, you know? But, like, now they just went, nah, man, here it is. Take it or leave it. Fuck you. Like,
the most visually messy game I have ever seen in my entire life is getting 4-player co-op.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know how that's going to work.
No, like, they showed pixel games before.
And why? Yeah.
Why not?
Like, well, I mean, like it's like
convince me otherwise.
4 icons, like 4 summons on your same side. It's like, what the fuck? Like you have 4 unstoppable beings on the map now, as opposed to 1.
Bullet heaven.
That has to come along with stages built for co-op that just send the universe at you, right?
As well as a 1 frame per second toggle. Like, you know, you will get an update as to what's happening in this world once per second. Good luck. Echolocation. Yeah, no, but that's it. Like, usually when they cut to a pixel game, it's fucking Octopath and triangle strategy, you know? So, that was hilarious.
No, here's Photoshop Bayonetta.
Metal Gear Solid Master Collection.
More importantly, has a date. October 24th.
For Volume 1.
For MG, Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, Metal Gear NES, Metal Gear Snake's Revenge, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screenplay and digital master books.
And I heard that you know, certain people will have more things to say once that release date gets a little closer. So we will see.
Also, Konami fucked up, and you can see that the next collection is going to have MGS4 and Peace
Well,
Walker
I
and 5
missed
in it.
I missed that. Where the fuck was that? Where the fuck did that happen?
Konami's website has like a timeline of events that has buttons for the games, and there's unused buttons in the website.
Oh, the classic website leak
for MGS4 and Peace Walker and 5 and 5.
Oh man, we haven't had one of those in years, dude. The classic website leak, that used to be the best. Yo,
Konami is the one to bring it back, you know.
Did you guys know there's a new Marvel dropping, and here's all 12 characters with their perfect portraits in PNG transparency?
That's the best one ever.
Just like, is Virgil in this game? Yes. Here's his high definition render. Like, it's coming.
Yeah, so I'm going to start playing the Metal Gear games on October 24th on my channel. I'm just going to say that right now. Do it.
Wait, so 4 plus what?
The second collection is at least 4 plus Peace Walker plus 5 plus 5.
Okay. Yeah.
So Babel and Acid and Pops are not listed, but who the fuck knows?
Acid fans stay losing.
And they're
Babel
not.
fans stay losing.
I forget, but I don't think they're canon. Any of them?
Babel is super canon. Ghost
Babel's
Babel
canon.
Ghost Babel is insanely canon, Gene.
Okay, so Babel's canon. Acid's not canon. Pops is canon until anything contradicts it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right.
It's like contract terms where this is real, but if there's anything in the future that says it's not, then defer to the future. But otherwise, fill in the blanks.
Sucks ass. Pops sucks.
I it's the one though I sat and actually went through, whereas Peace Walker I didn't. But everything with the Peace Walker itself is and Paz is just I am worried about it.
Oh, I forgot about Paz and
the
viewer.
Paz, I invented Doritos for you. Do you want to wash them down with Mountain
Dew? Pops got dumb, but I enjoyed some of it, and I remember when there was the dumb Kojima-isms of just like the man with the same code name as Zero, and you're like, what does that mean? It's null. Okay.
Oh my god! So I went to New York City to watch the Hideo Kojima documentary made and produced by Hideo Kojima.
Yeah.
And it was really weird because first of all, it's an hour-long documentary that's basically like the making of Death Stranding, and they're dropping all of these proper nouns of Death Stranding. So like the movie wouldn't make any sense unless you played fucking Death Stranding.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and then in the Q&A afterwards with Jeff Keighley, of course, because Jeff Keighley was definitely going to be there. Kojima kept talking about dying all the time. I'm just like, is this motherfucker dying?
I hope not.
I don't know.
Yeah, I certainly hope not too. Although he is the type that, well, I was about to say on the one hand, because you know how there's the Norm Macdonald, Chadwick Boseman style, like I'm just gonna hold this close to the chest and you'll find out whenever you find out.
Hey guys, what's up? Blah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, lest we forget Kojima, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so
he did say he mentioned he's doing 3 projects, which is Death Stranding 2. The other one is the whatever mystery game he's working on with Microsoft, and he has a 3rd game. He says it's not been announced yet because it's still in his head.
Okay.
That's not. You're not. Fuck off. Oh, yeah, I love this man.
Yeah.
And I love
you haven't done any work on this game. You're not working on a game.
And I love that Jeff Keighley is now his anger interpreter, his bulldog and his guard, sworn fucking blade of Kojima, ready to slay.
The entire theater was laughing as soon as the announcer says. And afterwards, a Q&A session with Jeff Keighley and everyone, the entire theater exploded into laughter.
Yeah. He will die. Jeff Keighley will take a mortal blow for Kojima, man.
He would, yeah.
He's jumping in front of that bullet, dude. All right. And then I guess, yeah, I mean, you know, we can, there's a couple other things here. Star Ocean, the second story R.
Hey,
Never played it. Looks cool.
so I know about Star Ocean: The Second Story. Star Ocean: The Second Story is an RPG so good that it has carried a really bad RPG series into the future based on entirely how good it is.
If
There
I'm
is
not mistaken.
There is one good Star Ocean game, and it's this one.
Right. This is before the thing. The problem. Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's before the problem.
And my understanding as well is that Star Ocean can be very enjoyable as long as someone who has played it tells you the exact moment when to stop.
No, actually, I would tell you that every single Star Ocean game is mediocre to terrible, except for 2, which is absolutely fantastic.
Okay. Yeah, a friend of mine was basically saying, like, there's a minute that you should stop playing, but you can play them, and then, like, that's at your eject point, you know?
I'm looking over, and people are literally even saying, like, 6 is okay. Like, yeah, no, that's the criteria we're working on here. I didn't even fucking know there was a 6. Who gives a shit?
And now you know that there is a 6, and it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Man, what a wild feeling.
Hey, sweetheart. Hey, food. Yay. Thank you, wife.
What a
Love you,
wild,
darling.
what a wild feeling that it's like to find out part 6 exists and that, like, it was all right.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Remember, fucking Star Ocean is the series that has that fucking nappy time with edgy bullshit in it.
I don't know if anything else caught your attention, but Detective Pikachu is there, and WarioWare is doing it. You know, it is what it is.
Detective Pikachu is being voiced by Kaiji Tang.
Hey,
fucking continuing to be the best.
Yeah. And get me a Ganondorf amiibo stat.
Totally.
I need it. Maybe you can just crack it open and, like, pour all the water out, and it can quench.
Yeah, I want that Zelda
Good
one.
boy.
She looks awesome too. Also, Pokemon DLC. What's that? I don't know if you guys played Scarlet and Violet.
The hidden treasure of Area Zero.
Yeah. I'm mildly excited about it.
Okay.
I think I feel like I'm full up on Pokemon.
What are you looking forward to about it?
Not much really.
Okay. Like,
I mean,
follow-up question.
Area Zero is like the last.
What
like,
looks
part-
cool?
Area Zero is like the last section of the Pokemon Scarlet Violet game. It's like the final boss area, and it's a cool area. And it's like that was the part where when Scarlet and Violet was actually becoming cool, and then the game ended. So
Hey, I'm
there's
gonna
that.
let you guys know that Cassette Beasts is gonna have online multiplayer co-op trading tapes, raids, and versus battles in the near future.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Pokemon Scarlet Violet is like still 15 frames per second. You know.
Yo, check out
Cassette
Cassette Beasts. Cassette
Beasts?
Beasts fucking rules.
Right,
Probably
worked
should.
on by one Mika Farr, as well as currently being LP'd by German Spy, I believe. If you want to take a
Game's
peek,
incredible.
yeah, there you go. But yeah, it's like Gene's like, there's that thing. You're like, yeah, what you looking forward to? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's Pokemon. What am I supposed to be looking for?
Yeah,
Gene,
that's fair.
You have like lasered
Distilled
in
it.
on the
You
problem
sti-
with
you
Pokemon.
distilled it.
They don't have to do shit because you're like, but I like Pokemon.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's just look, I'm still not sick of it like I am with Star
That's
Wars.
valid.
So I'm just a built-in audience for it. It's like whatever.
That
you know.
is valid, for sure. Okay, well, in any case, thus begins my hunt for that amiibo anywhere I can see it. Probably just gonna, like, basically hit up Video Games New York at any con they're at and just, like, beeline it, because I needs that. Yeah,
Next time
Nintendo Direct.
Next time you're up in New York, let me know. I can come up.
Oh, cool.
Will do. Yeah, man.
Yeah, let me know.
I'm long overdue for another swing through that part of town. Cool. All right, let's take some letters.
Was there any news that we forgot to mention? Oh yeah, Metroid Prime 4 is dead. It will never see it again.
What do we got?
It's being deleted right now.
Is it being dragged to the recycling bin as we speak?
Yeah, it was really funny to not see it at the direct at all. It's just nothing, man. And also, I wish that the developers of Silksong would just fucking kill me already, because I look like a fucking clown every single Nintendo Direct and Sony event, and I look like a fucking asshole.
Xbox, the Silksong showed up at Xbox, right?
Huh. Yeah, like a year and a half ago on the thing that said, by the way, everything here is coming out this year, and then they came out and said, by the way, we're not coming out.
No, it was actually only 60% of it that's coming out this year. So. Why does Xbox lie so much? What the fuck, dude?
Well, it's easy to lie.
Retro Studios announced Metroid Prime 4 6 years ago. They're currently hiring new talent.
It is definitely the perfect dark for Nintendo.
Last I heard that game got completely scrapped and restarted.
I'm like, I don't feel as like hungry for it since we've been served up some Dread. That did a real good like yum fill for the Metroid. But still, you know, yeah, Prime's
Remastered too.
Series.
That kind of got you know
as well.
It kicks in there too. So